Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me today for this class in order to improve ovulation. And what it means, we want to improve circulation in the body, we want to improve cervical mucus production, its quality and quantity, and also the uterine lining. So a lot to do, and with all that we also want to support our body's natural detox. So the class will be a little bit faster because through sweat we get rid of toxins, and we will incorporate some twists into the flow to support our liver, which is responsible also for hormonal balance. You don't need any prop for this class, so you can just sit on your mat, find a comfortable seated position, ground your sit bones into the mat, and we will start with some seated cat and cow. So you can raise the arms up, cactus shape with your arms, and on the inhale, look up, open the chest, exhale, round and contract. So we will be doing also some chest openers. Inhale, exhale to make space in the heart area. Inhale, open, exhale. One more like this. Inhale and exhale. And you can come into the tabletop position on hands and knees. The hands are underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips, about hip-width distance apart, and kind of doing the same. So on the inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round your back, contract. Inhale, look up. Exhale, reverse the motion. Inhale. And exhale. Find your neutral spine again. And now do any movement that feels good here. You want to do some body circles, moving your hips in any direction, any way that is comfortable to you. Just try to listen to your body and what it needs today and follow your intuition. So try to move as your body wants you to move in the moment. There's nothing wrong you can do as long as it feels nice. Allow your body to get some movement in. Here we are already working on improving circulation in the body and starting to move things around. And finish what you've been doing, coming back to the tabletop position, and put your right foot in between the hands for low lunge. So the front knee is bent, keep pressing the hips closer to the mat. Take a breath in here. And now raise yourself up, so no hands on the mat anymore, and you can bring the palms to touch in front of the heart and place your left elbow onto the right knee, coming into a twist. So we are trying to look to the right, or maybe even behind your right shoulder towards the back. Don't forget to breathe in and out through the nose. Come back to center, hands back down onto the mat, and extend the front leg, coming into half splits. So stretching into the back side of the leg. Flex the front foot. Deep breath in here. And back to low lunge. And raise your right hand, bring it all the way back. And if you can, try to grab the left foot with your hand or whatever is accessible to you. You can also just stay halfway, just trying to stretch into the quad. So really, with this small sequence, we are working on all areas of our legs. The quads, the hamstrings, the hips. And let go of the foot, back to low lunge. And bring the left foot to meet the right. Bring the feet wide as the mat. And you can grab the opposite elbows and sway from side to side in this ragdoll fold. So letting go of anything that doesn't serve us anymore. Let your head relax. No tension in the upper body. Then find some stillness in the middle. And release the hands, bend your knees and come all the way up to stand. Bring your feet closer to each other and on the inhale, rise the arms up, look up. Exhale, fall down. Halfway lift, flat back, the hands are on the shins. Exhale, come into plank pose. Lower your knees down, lower all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, cobra, shine the heart forward. And exhale, coming back to the tabletop position. And we will do the same sequence on the other side. So the left foot comes in between the hands for low lunge first. One more breath in here. And lift yourself up, coming into the twist. So the right elbow onto the left knee, twisting to the side, or maybe even looking over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Hands onto the mat and extend the front leg for half splits. Come forward, quad stretch, so grabbing the right foot with your left hand if possible. Keep pressing the hips still closer to the mat. Let go of the foot and bring the right foot to meet the left. Once more, widen your stand for ragdoll pose. So release and let go, catch your breath. Maybe you can nod with your head a few times to release the neck. And release the hold of the elbows, bend your knees and come all the way up to stand. Bring your feet closer and one more flow from here. So inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, lower down. Halfway lift. Exhale, come into plank pose. Lower your knees onto the mat. Lower your belly onto the mat. And now you can also lower your upper body, your forehead onto the mat. And bring your elbows in the cactus shape, just as we did in the beginning. And on the inhale, lift your upper body up, lift the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale. Place your hands next to your chest. Come to lift yourself up into the tabletop position. Bring the hands a little bit forward. Tuck your toes under, coming into our first downward facing dog. So any movement that feels good here. Maybe you can paddle the feet to stretch into the calves. You can shake your head, nod. Again, take a moment to see what your body needs today in this moment. And listen to your body. Very important on the fertility journey to be able to listen to your body, to its needs, and to follow your intuition. Lift your right leg up and bring the foot in between the hands, coming into high lunge. So the left foot, the left heel is off the mat, and lift yourself all the way up. Generous bend in the front knee. Bring the hands to the front of the heart. And as we did in the low lunge, coming into a twist here. So place the left elbow onto the right knee, twisting to the right. Come back to center. Keep the hands as they are in front of the heart. Just bring the right foot to meet the left and still keep generous bend in both knees. Staying here in chair pose. So imagine you are sitting back. Bring your hips even lower. Should feel a nice burn now. And release, come all the way up to stand. You can keep the hands still in Anjali Mudra and widen your stand more than hip width distance apart. Bring the heels in, toes out, and come to take a seat on your heels for Malasana or Yogi Squat. And you can use your elbows to keep pressing the knees open, to create even more space in the inner thighs, inner groins. Opening the hips. Bringing blood, fresh oxygen into the reproductive organs, improving circulation. And you can close your eyes if you are comfortable here and just take a few breaths with your own pace. Release the hands onto the mat and find downward facing dog again. You can stay in stillness or again do some movements that feel good. Keep pressing the hips up towards the ceiling. And raise your left leg up this time and bring it in between the hands for a high lunge. Raise the arms up. Right heel is off the mat. Bring the hands to touch in front of the heart, coming into the twist, twisting to the left. Come out of the twist, chair pose, so the right foot will meet the left, staying fairly low and close to the mat with the hips. No rounding through the back, so the back remains nice and long. Feel the burn for 1 or 2 more breaths. Lower your hips and release, come all the way up. Widen your stand, heels in, toes out. Once more, coming all the way down for Malasana. And come out of the pose. You can take a seat. Bring your legs wide in front of you, as wide as feels good. You want to feel a nice stretch, but we don't want to overdo it. And on the inhale, lift yourself up, maybe look up, a little back bend. And on the exhale, you can fold forward. So we want to do a passive fold for a few breaths. So there is no pulling, no pushing, just really relaxing here and letting the gravity do the work for us. Relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. No tension in the upper body. Slowing down our breath. Was a bit faster flow. And that's what we need in the follicular phase before ovulation. We want to get things moving. Usually estrogen is also responsible for us being more and feeling more energetic. So it's good to channel the energy into some movement. Use your hands to lift yourself back up. Bring the knees back together. Come to lie down on your back. Keep a bend in both knees. Bring the feet closer to the hips and they are about hip-width distance apart. Rest your arms alongside your body. And on the inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower down slowly. Inhale, lift the hips up. Keep pressing the heels into the mat. And let go, slowly coming down. And then 3 more like this, just follow your own breath. Last one. And release. Lift your legs up towards the ceiling. And you can stay here, or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can come into full shoulder stand. So then we will be supporting our hips with our hands. And you can swing to bring the legs even higher. And support your mid-back or lower back with your hands. And for another challenge, if you want to, you can come into plow pose, so bringing the legs behind your head. If you were in plow pose, slowly start coming out. Gonna start coming out of any variation that you've been doing. Lower the hips slowly down. And you can extend your legs, take a lot of space. Take a lot of space with your arms. Palms are facing up. And we will take a moment here in Shavasana to relax, to come back to our natural breath. And to enjoy these last moments of relaxation. There is nowhere to be at this moment. Just taking the time to nourish your body, to nourish your soul. Making time for your own well-being and fertility. Nothing has to work anymore, so no tension, just scan your body. Make sure that there is no remaining tension in any part of your body. start moving your fingers, your toes, bringing movement into your body again. Bring your knees to your chest, give them a big squeeze. Rock from side to side to massage the lower back. And then roll onto one side and come to take a seat, just any way that you started. And we will be closing the class together with the chant of Om, so you can bring the palms in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Close your eyes. And with this chant, we are connecting to each other. We are sending energy to everyone that is on the fertility journey with us. I'm also sending you all the strength, all the hope that you need on this journey. And just thinking of every one of you that is still on this journey. And we can connect to each other with this chant. So take a deep breath in to chant. Inhale. Namaste. Gently open your eyes. And I thank you for practicing today with me. I hope your heartbeat got a little bit up and that class felt a little bit more energetic. And if you haven't already, just please do subscribe to my channel to support my work further. And I'm looking forward to be practicing again with you soon. I am wishing you the best of luck on the fertility journey, and I wish you a nice day. Bye!